and welcome to the Truly Amazing Women radio and TV show. I'm Hope Katz-Gibbs, the host and founder of the Incandescent Incorporated group. And today I am thrilled to be here with Kay Stratman, a fantastic artist that I met, 15 years ago in Washington, D.C. She's now in Wyoming. She moved there with her husband, Paul, 13 years ago. She got tired of, driving on the Beltway, and better to see the sublime mountains than be in traffic all the time, right? So Kay packed up her entire art studio, including her collection of tie tracks, which are these amazingly beautiful silk ties that are hand painted with cool signs of nature and paw prints. So welcome to the show, Kay. Tell us about the history of tie tracks.
Still working in conservation. And in DC, kind of a requirement to wear a suit or a tie periodically, and most men really aren't thrilled to wear a tie. I acknowledge that fact. So I had created a stencil from our large dog's paw print. His name was Waldo, and he was a 105-pound lab, and he oftentimes left muddy paw prints on our floor. So I traced it. And I printed it on a tie for Paul to wear for fun. And that's where the name tie tracks came from. And Paul encouraged me to continue and create a business around this because his colleagues really enjoyed the ties I was printing for him, which included other paw prints of wild animals. And so I expanded the whole idea, and it became a business called Tie Tracks.
And what's really, so full disclosure, you are going to be the November 2020 cover story of Incandescent Health and Wellness magazine, talking about what it means to be an artist, how to live your dream, how to live your health and wellness in your work. And then you are, for every tie that you sell through the Incandescent shop, which we set up this month on Shopify, and you are one of our first vendors, you are going to give one to a gentleman in need. Tell us about that give back program.
Well, I've heard of organizations, and it doesn't have to be through a particular organization. If somebody knows somebody that is looking for a job or going through interviews, can't really afford some nice looking clothing, this is my way to give back, because I've been phasing out tie tracks in order to focus more on my fine artwork. And I have a box full of about 100 ties, of painted ties, and probably an equal number of blank ties that are taking up some space in my studio. And I would love for them to have a home. And this is a way that I can make sure that they go to people who need them and love them. So for every tie that I sell, I'm going to contribute a tie to a person, an organization that helps people dress for success.
Beautiful. So what's your advice to people who aspire to be artists? Because in my travels, I always hear, oh, I want to write a book, or I want to be an artist, right? But how would I do that? And so what do you recommend?
So I would say persistence in any field is the number one thing you have to keep in mind. And sometimes it's not easy, and sometimes it doesn't happen. But keep that in mind, just persistence and practice. Practice to make your craft become an art form.
Wow, it's so great to get a glimpse into your world, and I'm honored to sell your ties on the Incandescent shop.
I'm so excited about that.
Yeah, we call it the good stuff for women, wellness, and kids. And you are our star, and we're thrilled to. I think we're going to go through those 100 ties and the 100 giveaways pretty quickly. So we'll see what we can do with you next.
And I hope they're priced very reasonably if you compare them to other hand-painted ties, and they're silk ties and hand-painted, so that maybe people can give them as gifts, because that way more deserving gentlemen will receive their free one as well.
Yes, $20 plus shipping. You can't get better than that. Buy 10. Yeah, and you are one of almost a dozen people that we have already in our Incandescent shop, including Vakani, my dressmaker dear friend in Southern California, who makes these really cool, sexy, soft, cottony dresses. And we have a couple of other artists. We have books. We have cards and prints for sale. So check out incandescentshop.com, and that's incandescent with a K. So you are listening to actually 2 radio shows. We're going to post this on the Truly Amazing Women Show and Incandescent Health and Wellness magazine. So we are thrilled to feature Kay Stratman, who has been a dear friend and an amazing inspiration for years. So thank you, Kay, for your time today.
Thank you for your enthusiasm, Hope. It's contagious.
Oh. Thank you. All right, you're listening to All Incandescent Things. I'm Hope Katz-Gibbs, founder of this fun company where we get to honor and shine a light on amazing, amazing people. So we'll talk to you soon. Be well.